Hello, how are you? I hope you are well. Today's recipe is for pound cake, also known as butter cake. It's delicious and very easy to make. I'm going to share with you a simple and guaranteed method, and today I will be making it with berries because they have a unique flavor that pairs very well with pound cake. Look at the texture, how light and delicious it is. Let's get started with the recipe. First, prepare a 28 centimeters pan by greasing it with butter and then dusting it with flour. Sift 2.5 cups of flour and add a tablespoon of baking powder and a pinch of salt. Mix the baking powder and salt with the flour and set it aside. After mixing the dry ingredients, move on to the berries. You can cut them in half or leave them whole, according to your preference. Next, let's prepare the eggs. I have 5 eggs, which I will beat until they become light in color and frothy. Then I gradually add the oil. Here, I add the sugar gradually. I have 1 cup of sugar. The amount of sugar can range from 1 cup to 1.25 cups, and I add a tablespoon of vanilla. For a moderately sweet and light pound cake, I prefer this amount of sugar. You can adjust the amount according to your preference, even up to 1.25 cups. Beat the eggs with the sugar in 3 stages until the mixture reaches this consistency. This is the most important step in making pound cake, ensuring the eggs reach a light, white, and doubled in volume consistency. Then, I add 1 cup of melted butter at room temperature and 1 cup of milk, beating gently. After this, stop using the electric mixer and switch to a hand whisk. Mix in one direction and add the flour in 3 or 4 stages. As you can see, I mix in one direction, ensuring the cake will be very successful, high, and fluffy. But remember, the most important step is beating the eggs with the sugar to achieve a successful and distinctive cake. Now, we fold in the flour in 4 stages, as you can see, mixing in one direction. Preheat the oven to 180 degrees C and place the cake on the middle rack for 50 minutes or until it is golden brown on top and fully baked. Test it with a toothpick. If it comes out clean, the cake is ready. If needed, you can turn on the oven grill for the last few minutes to achieve a golden color. After mixing all the flour, I prepare the berries. This step is optional, but I do it to distribute the berries evenly in the cake and prevent the berry color from bleeding into the cake. As you know, berries release their color, so if mixed directly, the color might change. I prefer to coat them in flour first, then add them to the cake batter and gently fold them in. The cake pan size is 28 centimeters, which will give us a high cake. If the pan is larger, the cake height will be less. As I mentioned, bake in the preheated oven for about 50 minutes. Once baked, it will look like this. After the cake cools, invert it and serve. As you can see, it's a very easy, delicious, and successful cake. Many people often complain that their pound cake doesn't turn out well. Today, I showed you the secrets to success and provided a foolproof recipe. Look how appetizing it is and how evenly the berries are distributed throughout the cake. It's a new and very distinctive recipe. I hope you try it, and I'm sure you will love it. If you liked the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share the video with your loved ones. See you in another video.